Okay, class. So for this week's assignment, you're going to be logging into your Noteflight per usual. Um, Sign in through your Capo USD account. So there's mine. And so, as a reminder, if you have more than 10 assignments, it's not going to let you copy any new assignments. So make sure you delete some. So, for example, if you no longer need your notable notes, you can just delete it. Click on the note, click on the little eighth note next to it, and then click delete. That way you have plenty of room for all your other stuff. Okay, you're going to search for an assignment called Notes and Stuff. Do not press the enter button, otherwise, it'll make you search under My Scores. Once you write it in, just kind of hover over to where it says Public Scores. So there it is, right in Public Scores. And it should be the one at the very, very top. Once you get there, click on the assignment right there, and there's my username. Click on it, and then you're going to copy it onto your own Noteflight. So read these directions carefully. There's your copy button right there. If you don't see it, make sure that the word score is checked off. So you see if it's not checked off, it goes away. But if it is checked off, then it pops up right there. So click the copy button and it immediately saves it onto your own Noteflight. You don't have to do anything after that. It just saves it onto your own scores, and then you can start typing in it and writing in your answers. So I didn't give you a cheat sheet for this one because I did that for the last assignment. So at this point, I expect you to note your note names. And if you don't know them, you can Google them or go back to previous tutorials where we go over those. So you, once again, to write in the letter name underneath, you click on the note. You press Control L if you're on a regular computer, but if you're on a Mac, you press Command L. Whoops. So press Control L, and I'll give you the first note. The first note is middle C. Once I press the space bar, it takes me to the next note, and so on. So you fill out the two top staffs with all your note names. Now you'll notice once you get down to the bottom of your score. Oh, I'm looking for my scroll down button. Hold on, guys. Once you get to the bottom of the score, instead of writing the letter names, you have to actually put in the actual note names. So once I'm at measure 5, you see all these rests, and the letters are already written in for you. So what I expect you to do is actually write in the actual note name yourself. So the way you do this is you hover over with your cursor like I am. You click on that quarter rest and it turns red. That means it's ready to be written on. And if I just hover over, all of these notes pop up. So one way to do that is to just click where your F is. So there's my high F, and then I just press click, and there's my note. Now there's two Fs, if you remember. There's a high F, and then there's this low F. They're both correct. So whether it's a low one that you pick or a high one that you pick, they'll both be marked correct. Now that's one way to write a note. Another way to write a note is to just actually click on the actual quarter rest and then use your keyboard to write in the letter. So with my keyboard, I just press the letter F and that note name appears. There it is. And once again, whether it's a low F or a high F, that's up to you. And you do that for the next two staffs. So it's really not a very long assignment. So on the top two, you write in the letters, and the bottom two, you write in the notes. When you're finished, click the Save button. Then you click your Export button, which is this one. And if you don't see it, once again, go to your little horizontal lines, click the word Score. Make sure it's clicked off, otherwise it won't pop up. Export, save it as a PDF, full score PDF. Click Continue. Then click Save, and it'll save it onto your downloads. And once it's downloaded, then you can upload it to your Canvas. And that's it, my friends. Get an A+.